Welcome to Suzy's Open Diary. I'm Suzy, and this podcast is a space for reflection, curiosity, and learning more about yourself through the practice of asking honest questions. The purpose of this podcast is to slow things down, to listen inward, and notice what comes up as you begin to question your thoughts and experiences. What I share here comes from my personal thoughts and lived experiences. This podcast isn't meant to replace therapy or professional support, but to offer another gentle practice for self-understanding. Thank you for being here and taking this time for yourself. Let's begin. Today's question is, what does it really mean to let go? People say it all the time, just let it go. And I've always thought, what does that even mean? How do you actually do that? Because the memory is still there. You can't pretend it never happened. So what does it really mean to let go? For a long time, I thought letting go meant leaving the past behind. I thought it meant forgetting what happened, moving on, pretending it no longer bothered me. But lately, I've come to a different understanding. Maybe letting go isn't about losing the memory. Maybe it's about letting go of the story we attach to it. Because the memory is simply what happened. The story is what we attach to it. It's the explanation we create to make sense of the pain. Looking back, I realized there were moments I wasn't actually seeing reality. I was seeing the story I needed to believe. And as long as I held on to that story, I stayed connected to the pain. Not because of what happened, but because I kept reliving the meaning I had given it. For me, letting go started when I began looking at the experience honestly. When I stopped creating a story and started seeing what was really there. When I realized I wasn't holding on to the memory, I was holding on the story I'd attached to it. Now I'm learning to let reality teach me instead of creating a story to fit reality. So let me ask you this. Are you holding on to the memory or the story you've attached to it? If this reflection resonated with you, continue to follow. I'll see you on the next page.